Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Ants. So we are starting off a quick look to start with, possibly a series going forward. We'll see how it goes. It is an early access game, so it's one of those things we could come back to quite a lot anyway. Well, there's some develop notes on the floor. Just knock those over. So this is The Technician. Now this was recommended by Flame Punch. I can't remember if it's in a stream or in a comment. Apologies for that. But this is it was described as keep talking so nobody explodes whilst you have to shoot people. So yeah, interesting. So it's basically a logic puzzle game, but also you get attacked at the same time. So that'll be quite interesting, I guess. How do I... Cool. That works nicely. And that weighs things, does it? Interesting. So yes, so we'll see how this goes. As I say, it is in alpha. It is only version 0.27. I'm also having to use the Steam mirror on the desktop to record this. Now, I haven't really used that before, and I can't remember if there's a reason why, but it seems to be working, so I'm leaving it go for now, but apologies if it is a little bit less quality than we're used to. So we shall start the Vive tutorial. We will see how useful this is on the Oculus. Touching an interactable item will highlight it. While it is highlighted, press and hold the trigger to grab it. Releasing the trigger will drop it. The grip buttons... Oh! Not sure that is supposed to happen, but I caught it. Oh, is that what you're supposed to do, actually? Releasing the grip buttons will release the item just like using the triggers did. Now throw it away. Throw it away. Many equipable items can be used while equipped. For example, using an equipped gun would fire it. Equip this item using the grip buttons like before. While it is equipped, press the trigger to use it. Perfect. Tutorial complete. One last thing though, some items can also be used in different ways by clicking the trackpad. Don't have a trackpad. Here's your gun and magazine printer. Feel free to play around with them some. Equipping the gun will show a list of things it can do. Trigger to fire. Trackpad to eject. Insert magazines to reload. If reloading an empty gun indicated by the slide being locked back, you'll need to press the trigger or click the trackpad to chamber the first round. Cool. Okay. Perfect. Give us any information about anything else? Doesn't seem to, does it? So, I suppose if we do this, it'll start with the first level going up. Let's find out. Let's find out. So one potential problem I do have is Steam has decided my play space is quite far back compared to where it probably should be. So, yeah, I'm currently basically stood on my chair. Let's wheel that out of the way a little bit and see what we've got. It doesn't look like I need to move much further to the side, so we should be okay, as long as I can reach over there, I guess. So I've got alarm level 0 on standby, response team status on standby. I guess I need to work my way up these panels, do I? So ascent control emergency override. That looks like it should just work, doesn't it? Over here we've got a number pad. We've got a screwdriver. We've got some of these little things, which I assume plug into these little blue things. Not that I know what they do. Hey T, I assume that stands for technician. Welcome to the elevator. Good job finding your little care package too. This is as far up as you're gonna get without getting your hands dirty though. You'll need to persuade the control columns in this cargo shaft to take you further up the stalk. There should be an emergency override buried somewhere in the circuitry of each level control core. Just find them and hit the override button. So for the first one, we just go... Pop. Perfect. First one's nice and easy. It is a long way up. Okay. Alarm level still 0, still good. Got another message. Some floors take their security more seriously than others. The ascent override may be inactive until all the floor's hard locks are disengaged. I cannot see any. What have we got here? Pop. Oh, easy as that. There's not much sound at all, is there? I mean, there was when we fired the gun, so there is sound, so I guess there's just not much sound effects at the moment. I just assumed the lift should make some noise. I'm wondering if I accidentally changed some options somewhere. I don't know how to get back to an options screen now. Oh, no, I heard a little ping, so it is doing something. The power toggle is a very basic component. As you may have seen already, Oh yeah, just a switch, yeah. I wondered what a power toggle was for a moment. Turn it on and it sends power. Turn it off and it doesn't. What you may not have noticed is the reset pin that some of them have on the back. Sending an input to this pin resets the toggle and disables the switch until it is no longer receiving. What? Sending an input to this pin resets the toggle and disables the switch until it is no longer receiving. Okay. Oh. Okay, I see. Right. This needs both of them. Oh no, just needs to swap between the two. And this one we turn that on, we do this. I don't know what the reset pin is necessarily about there. I don't know if that's supposed to show us the... Oh. Because we knocked the doors off. Awesome. Okay. Still no one around at the moment. AND gates are another of the more basic logic components. There are 2 input pins and 1 output. The output will send only when both of the input pins are receiving. I understand that. And bars are like bigger versions of the same. They also send only when all of their connected inputs are receiving. It's just a lot more of them. So yeah, so we need to have 2 here. Yep, so that's a little AND gate symbol. I recognize that back from my physics days. So that one comes on, that one comes on, that one comes on. Nice. So this is a bar, so everything needs to be turned on here for this to send. And then, I was hoping there'd be a quick way of doing them all, but somehow I just did that, it would work. It wasn't quite as smooth as I hoped. Yep, knocked the doors off again, perfect. Assuming that's loaded, isn't it? It is, yes. Just in case we do need it at some point soon. Still seems relatively empty, still alarm level 0. T. Lots of control boards in the elevator are small power distribution nodes scattered throughout. Okay. These pull power from the core and continually send it on their output pin, but the power can be interrupted by a signal to their hold input. This means you can think of them as being a lot like like NOT gates or inverters. No power in means power out, and power in means no power out. That makes sense, okay. So that's working because it's not receiving anything. So sending it to there, so we can turn that on and that would then send. Why is that not working? Well, now I'm confused. I get that that sends when this one's off. I don't get why this one needs to be not receiving anything. Is it because it's connected to the NOT gate? Oh, that opened 3. Oh, I see, because it says panel 3 there. I completely missed that. So here we have a whole mess of things. So it's receiving power, so it's not sending. So it's not receiving power, so it is sending. So blah, blah, blah. And it reverses everything. So we need to get this one on. So I suppose we're just going to do this all the way across. Yes. Oh, we don't go into 4. That confused me for a second. So what's the next? Still seems clear. OR gates are like AND gates that don't really give a damn. They'll send a signal even if only one of their inputs is powered. XOR gates are like a little pickier and send only when one of their inputs is powered. Okay, that makes sense. So these are all, I recognize these, so you only need to turn on 1 for each of them for this to work. If you turn on 2, it still works, but when you have nothing, it doesn't work. That makes sense. Ah, so the red switches, that's what I missed in the last one. The red switches only can only be turned on when they're not receiving power. Right. Got it. Ah, and this one doesn't work very well over here in my tracking, does it, for some reason? Yeah, it's not sending power, so there's nothing going to that pin. It's not sending power to this, so it is outputting power. Right, perfect. 2. So these are XORs, so they only send when one input is on. Like that. Oh, I see. So we flicked that on very briefly. Because the OR gate was activated because it had one input, it sent power out. Power is then diverted back into the other pin of the OR gate, which means it's permanently on now. Interesting. That one, we need to get that on as well. That's going to do the same thing, and then we turn that off, I see. That one's the same as, oh no, that was an OR, so this is an XOR. So that would have worked, that should have worked. Oh, regardless, so it would have worked when we put power into that pin, but now it's left on because of that one anyway. And these XORs, we just need to flick power to get them to very briefly power on. Okay. So that's an AND, so we need 2 going into that. That's an AND, so we need 2 going into that. So we need to change, oh, there we go. So yeah, so that power came on, so that stopped sending. So this stopped sending. So this stopped receiving, so it sent out, and then that AND gate was activated. This is going to get very confusing, isn't it? I can see this. How high is this bloody tower? Oh, is that it? It seems like we're speeding up. Oh, we're not. We're slowing down again. I'm assuming there will be some sort of alarm going off at some point. Capacitors have all kinds of uses. They'll store power that they receive and only output once they've stored enough. When the power is disconnected, they'll keep sending from their stored power until it's below the threshold again. Okay, there's a little capacitor here, so if we turn that on, it starts receiving power, charging, it hits the fill level, starts outputting, and if we turn that off, it'll continue to output until it hits that red bar. Yes, perfect. Oh, or this is just going to show us the different levels of capacitor, and it's not going to turn on until they've all charged up to there, because this bar, this massive AND gate essentially, needs inputs from all of these. That's going to open 3 for us. So here we've got our 2 capacitors. So we're going to turn this on. This one's going to come on, which is going to go to the AND gate. This is going to go to the OR gate when that comes on. When the OR gate is activated, that's going to power the other half of the AND gate, which is going to make sure the OR gate stays on. And either way, it's going to send power down to here, which is going to turn this off so we can turn those on. Yeah. So you can see that happening there, just what I said. Half the AND gate's on, other half of the AND gate's been activated. This goes down, bush, bish, bash, bosh. Ooh, actually, I mean, does that mean, ooh, okay, I see. Ah, so we can't, we only have a timed window. Can we actually activate these? I mean, no, we don't need to. Yes. And then we can do that as well, just for fun, even though we don't actually need to. Lots of stuff. Let's just turn it on and see what happens. So I think this is just a timed thing. We just need to be... Yeah. Need to do it relatively quickly until it all turns off. You bugger. You bloody bugger. Now we've got to wait for it to drain before we can turn it on again? Yeah, because now it's outputting power to there. Okay. Let's wait for it to drain completely, and then we'll try and be a bit faster, shall we? Oh, go on. Thank you. And now... Oh, no, we need to do that one as well. Ah, okay. So that's going to come on when that red bar fills. There we go. And now we can do that. I do need to get my Steam area changed because I am, yeah, right in the corner of my room over here. It's going to get quite problematic moving forward, I suspect. But for now, it's fine. Hey, T, you're starting to get into the more secure floors now. Look out for watchdog components. If they detect activity, they'll increase the floor security level and you'll have to deal with the rapid response teams. The ZBs have an endless supply of folks that will happily murder you, and they'll keep coming as long as the alarms are going. You don't have to murder them back, though that does work, but it's a good idea to at least accelerate some metal in their general direction to keep them at bay. Let them get too close and you'll have to deal with them more than just bullets. What does that mean? What's worse than bullets? Oh, and those readouts at the bottom of your wrists? Hello? Will let you know how almost dead you are if you're curious about that sort of thing. I am kind of curious about that sort of thing. So this is a watchdog, I'm guessing. Looks like a little speaker. Does that mean it's going to set alarm level 4 when it goes off? So we're going to turn this on. This OR gate's going to come on. What is my... Oh. I was just sort of scratching my head and I wondered why my controller's vibrating when I put it up to my ear. And it's because I've got this. Whatever this does. Okay, interesting. So we're going to turn the OR gate on. That's going to come over here. That's going to power the alarm. That's going to power the OR gate permanently as well. It's going to start charging these capacitors. When they reach full, panel 3 is going to open. Oh my god, straight away. I wasn't expecting instantaneous. I'm being honest with you. We do heal up a little bit, okay. I have no qualms about killing them, I'll be honest with you. It's almost there, so it just needs to reach that last capacitor over there. Reinforcements in 18 seconds, so it does tell us we need to be a little bit speedier here, but we are now going to be stuck by this series of capacitors, and each time the alarm level is going to go up by 1 as well. We're doing for bullets 11. Oh. Oh, bugger. Well, the next one's available, but I do need to kind of clear that. Let's do that. Oh, in a minute I'm going to shoot him. That next one's ready to go, so I could do with killing that guy. Like that. Oh my god, did I not? No. Just blind firing. I'm doing okay for health, actually. That was a shot and a half, wasn't it? Okay. That was not very good shots. Okay, so we need to turn this one on to power this one. And then we need to power that one. Oh, waiting for that capacitor to come up again, I see. Waiting for that second one to charge, to deplete. What's happening? We need that power to disappear from there, so we're waiting for... What? Didn't warn me about that game, did you? That come out of nowhere. That was loud. Blimey. Oh god, I was about to duck and I missed. Oh, is that going to throw me right to the beginning of the level again? Ooh, you bugger. You bugger. Okay, well, we'll power through these first bits again, and I'll catch up with you back where we were. Right, so I think we're pretty much back where we were, then I think this is the panel set that we got a little bit stuck on. So a couple of things I was playing with whilst I was making my way up here. First of all, I tried doing this. And each time it spawns another magazine, putting it down here, and putting it down here, and I got to 4, and then they started disappearing. So these are timed. They only hang around for a certain amount of time once you've taken them off of the 3D printer here. So that was cheeky. I also had a quick look at these to see what these were. These are actually little cables you can plug into things. So I can plug this one, for example, into here. And then whatever I put in here gets outputted on here, look. Oh, not quite, because that's not saying 424. So I don't know how this quite works, but it's there. So that's what those are. So, we will pick up our gun. Think what, obviously, what, oh my god! Christ almighty! I think what I need to do is just actually sort of duck a bit more, cover a bit more, and try and keep out of the way a bit while we're waiting for these things to charge up. And hopefully not have people just jump out of the middle of bloody nowhere straight at us. I think that was our problem last time. We're just a little bit too cocky, weren't we? He's down. Perfect. So the next panel is available. I'm actually going to shuffle across on my knees. And then we're going to hit that. And then we're going to go back to sitting on the floor over here, shuffling right back. And each time one of those pop up, we're okay for the moment. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, I hit a couple of them there. That's not bad. And again. He's not dead, is he? Well, the next one's ready. We'll do a bit of blind firing just to try and distract them. Oh, okay, calm down. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, buggerin', buggerin', bugger. Buggerin', buggerin', bugger. Okay. Okay, so we are back again. Whew. So I have had a mild issue. You know the switches that you unlock the curved panels and you pull the switch, rotate it 180 and push it back in? You have a bit of a habit, if you're a bit too quick, or trying to be a bit too quick, of getting stuck inside the panel, sort of behind the wall. I don't know if I can put the gun there, but yeah, behind the wall, so that you can't actually... Oh my god, I just touched it, so it's started. That is not at all what I intended to do. Down I go again. So anyway, I basically got myself stuck in the game and unable to continue from where I was. And I couldn't figure out a way of getting to a menu. So what I found out was that there is a way of getting back to the menu. And the only way we found so far to get back, oh, that's not what I meant to do, is to die. So the way you get back to the menu is you point the gun at yourself and you pull the trigger. And you kill yourself. We're doing okay. We didn't have at least that suicidal ninja that drops down from the top there. What's that next one done? Some fairly bad shooting there, but I'll live with it, I'll be honest. Is there a guy just behind there? So that means he's going to walk over there in a second. Did I get it? I got it. Okay. I'm assuming these... Oh, they're not all disappearing. So the ones I'm assuming with round still in aren't necessarily disappearing immediately. Come on. There we go. So we'll have panel 4 soon. Have we had panel 4 before? Don't know that we have. There it is. I'm gonna... Ah, so these switches, these are the ones which have a habit of getting a little bit stuck. Don't have a new one yet, so let's pop that back in. And then we'll jump down. Did we get a shot? We didn't, we're okay. I also found out you can shoot the panels off when I was just messing around a bit. So I want to get rid of him. I want to get rid of him. That's ready to go now. Oh no, we need to do... Oh. Oh, we needed to be quicker. Okay, did not realise. Did not realise. Okay, we're good to go again. Explosive device. Oh, that's not very far. Pretty sure that guy's dead. Okay, so... we need to wait for that to charge up. And then we finally got that guy. Where is it? That's not very far away at all. That's not the explosive device. Where the hell is it? Oh, God. Oh, for flip's sake. So, I'm thinking I'm going to have to take the chickens route out here a little bit and drop the difficulty down. Just because I'm struggling so much on the first level. So I'm going to do that and then we'll be back again in a second, shall we? Alright then, why not? Okay, here we are once again then. Whew. Now one thing I would say I would like to see included in the game, and it may seem a little bit immersion breaking I suppose, is I'd like to see a crouch button. Now obviously that might go against, like I say, immersion, or getting yourself involved in the game, but I've got a bit of a gammy foot at the moment, and having to crouch down and stand up to get to the panels and stuff is not doing my foot any favours. So I'd very much like to see that. That's probably quite a unique circumstance, I suppose. So no one else at the moment, but we've got another 7 seconds until they're here. We can definitely get, oh my god, out of the way panel, that going, and then they're going to be here in now. Response team status is full strength. It still says full strength, despite the fact I just took one down. The next switch is ready to go, which I'd like to get, which I did, perfect. Don't think he's dead. Another 12 seconds, can we get the next switch before we probably can, I think. Perfect. Difficulty 70%. So if I tried to lie to you guys and hide how much I'm sucking, I wouldn't even be able to. It says it right there on the screen. I'd love to get rid of that guy before I do anything. Definitely that guy. Okay. Panel 4 will be open in a minute, and we've got those 2 switches to contend with again. No grenades quite yet. So we need to do that. What I could do with, you know, is another bloody gun. That's something I could do with. So in a sec, that bottom one's going to open up, and I need to be in a position where I can do it. Off we go. Oh! What was that, 4 attempts that took? Something like that? Oh. I'm assuming that the alarm doesn't carry between floors, but let's find out. No, it doesn't carry between floors. Okay. So you have a bit of a breather moment. Hold me. Press buttons and get power. Okay. Okay. So I wonder what the difficulty does then. Didn't change the alarm level. Does it change the time it takes for the next wave to come, perhaps? Oh. Press buttons. Oh. Come on now, there we go. Ah, you have to get 2 hands involved now, so you can't even use a gun all the time. So we're going to AND this one. What's that going to do? That's going to OR this, which means this one's going to get power. If we press that button again, that one's going to get power, so that'll send power to the OR, which will leave that OR on regardless if those buttons are pressed. And that's send power to that first AND gate. Well, not quite what I expected. I thought if I took a button... Ah, yeah, I can take that finger off. Stop it. Not that one. Let me press that one, and then we do that. Cool. Right, I see what happened there. And we have to hold that down to do that. That's a bit easier than the previous floor. But still introducing mechanics, we're going to have to use this stuff at some point, I'm guessing, on this level. Look, wires. Shaft maintenance clearly doesn't have a cable management neat streak. Good luck figuring out what goes where. Some of those terminals are key to only work with matching endpoints too. What does that mean? Well, that's just showing us how a cable works, I suppose. And that it's a flat into a flat. Okay. Can we just take any of these and put it in here? No. Why is that? Oh, because that's sending power to that. If we disconnect that, that stops getting power, but if you disconnect that, that still gets power. Right, that's obvious, really. Oh, Lord. Can we just get these cables off there so they're hanging down a bit? That'd be lovely if that could happen. Oh! Don't know where that came from. Okay. What have we got here? So this is constantly sending power out. We need to get everything powered up here. So I think what I'll do is I'll just disconnect everything on this side for now. Ah, so it's just going to have to go A to A. Okay, I see. That's what the letters mean, which I was paying literally no attention to before. D to D. E to E. C's. I'm going to steal a cable, that's why. And then we need to steal lots of cables. Do we? We need to do that. I see. And then, there's a cheeky A up there, look. These cables should stretch forever. Not quite. Not quite, but I'm hoping that'll fit. It does. Come on now. These things are a bit finicky. I'd like them to be a little bit less awkward. Particularly as I had to kill myself at one point because one got stuck. Ooh, the top of my controller is sharp or I smashed it into something. I put a proper right little ding. Proper right little ding. Hello, my old sunshine. Yeah, there's a right little notch taken out of my touch controller there. Not seen that before. Wonder if that's new. When's the last time I smashed my table? Pretty much every session. Hard to pin it down. Look, no wires. Each floor has localized OTA data channels that can send signals all over the place without hardline connections. Over the air. That's what that means. OTA means over the air. Still no luck getting you direct access. You'll just have to work around it for now. Okay. So these are the wireless things. So I send power to the wireless transmitter, XMIT, and the receiver picks it up and sends power to there. Off. Simple as that. This is going to power the transmitter, which powers this receiver, which opens up panel 3, which we couldn't even see. So they're going to hide stuff in other panels from us that we can't actually see. Oh my word, there's a box on the floor there. What have we got down here? So we need to get power down to here. So we need to turn this... Turn 3 on, that's there. Turn 4 on, that's there. Turn 5 on, nothing happens. So what is it we need to turn off? Because there's another 5 transmitter there, so I can turn that off now. What does that mean? That means I don't need transmitter 4? No. If I turn them all on, I can then turn off... No. I need to turn off 3. Oh, there we go. Now, what did I actually do there? Because there's a 5 receiver there, so we sent power to that, which turned that off. I see. Oh, God, I needed that bucket. I see. I get it. I get it. Only just, but I get it. So now 1 needs to be on. We need to press that button in a moment. 2 needs to be off. So let's turn 2 off. 3 needs to be on. 4 needs to be off, which it is. And 5 needs to be on. So now I just got to press that. Oh, come on now. Oh, come on now. I have to try standing up for this one, I suppose. Oh. Keep on that button. Oh my word, what's going on? There we go. Whew, on we go. Okay. So can't see any alarms on it at the moment, which is nice. But I hate math. Okay, so here's where things start to get a little complicated. It's not just switches and AND gates anymore. We'll need to start reading what's in these signals in order to bypass this more advanced stuff. Look around for registers. They'll have displays on them that can show us what data is on the wire connected to their data input. Some of them need to be triggered via their load pin before they'll read it though. Okay, I get that. I don't know what I'm doing about it, but I get it. So off is 0, on is 255. So that's fine. That's a hex format. Why is that? What's happening there? So we turn it on. Nothing happens. We power that one. Oh, because it's got little things next to it. Load data clear. Ah, okay. So that's turning on the data. To actually see the data, we have to press the load button. If we press that, it'll clear it. That brings it back again. Okay. We need to turn that off to get this one on. So that's on. And then for this one, that's set to clear. So if we clear it, power goes off, power comes out of there. Bosh. Bosh, sunshine. What on earth is going on here? Right. Ow. Bloody, I'm going to have to move that box as well. Right, so we've got a clear one there, which isn't going to do anything at the moment, and this is the only other button we've got. So this is going to increment the load by... No, because it's already got a data input from Y. What? What is going on there? So we're pressing that, and that's going up by 1. Because pressing that loads this reader, and each time it increments A, because that's the input it's got, by 1. So I start off at 0, because there was nothing. Nothing coming into A. Press it 1, A goes up by 1. Okay, so that's fine. So that's basically what A is, which is what that says. That's also connected to that. That's what A is. So A equals B. B, A is 13, B is 5. This does an A plus B, so that gets that to 18, which means B for this one is 18. So we need to press this until this gets to 18. I wonder if people get a bit caught out there because they see B is 5, so they try and get that to 5 and wonder why it doesn't work. So now that A equals B, 18 and 18, the capacitor starts charging, panel 3 opens up. Ooh, okay. Now if this is going on while there are people coming in, I'm buggered. And I did maths. I did 2 maths, or 1.5 maths A levels. And it's going to blow my tiny mind. That was a long time ago, I suppose. You are talking, don't want to say. It's a long time ago. Let's leave it at that. What? What? What now? A and B is nothing. Because there's nothing coming out. Because A... No, why isn't anything coming out? So 255, the max, plus anything, or plus 1, I suppose. It's kind of like a divide by 0 error, is it? Because you can't have 256. So the next thing it does is it reverts to... That's all it's showing us, right? It's just showing us that it's a base 255. So after 255, revert to 0. If you've got 0 minus 1, it goes to 255, which makes sense. That's just the opposite of that. That's fine. 247 plus 25. What's 247 plus 25? It would be 273, right? But it can't go above this, which is actually going to be 23. So B is 23. We need to get A to 23. Nope, I was wrong. It's not 23. Why isn't it 23? Oh, no. Yes, it couldn't be 23. How the hell would that work, you clown? 267, 273. Oh, 18. Nope. Why is my maths so bad? I know I could just hit it till it works, but I won't actually get there. So to get from there to 255 is 8. So it should be that minus 8. That minus 8 is 17. Idiot. Told you my maths apparently isn't... No, it's 16. Why is it 16? Why is it 16? Why is it 16? Why is that plus that 16? I'm very confused. So that suggests that that... Oh, because... Oh, is it? Yeah, okay. So I wasn't counting 0 in the numbers. So to get that to 0, you need to get to 25 plus another one. So that's 9. You need to use 9 to get to 0. So you have to get past 255. That minus 9 is 16. Right, okay. Figured out in the end, got there. What's going on here? So we need to make A equal 162. That's what we're getting there. And we've got a plus, a times, and a minus. So the minus, we're going to want to be connected to the smallest numbers. Let's disconnect these receivers. So I think the minus, we're going to want connected to the 4. It's probably going to go in order, right? So if we do... What is it? It's 30... Oh, my bloody couch is there and I can't reach that cable. I want the other one. Why isn't this working as I expect? Oh, can I just... It'd be nice to have some form of teleport movement, or preferably a smooth movement, so that it wasn't entirely based on room scale. Because I don't have a small room, but I don't have a giant room either, and I now can no longer get that cable. So I'm going to have to actually lift my couch cushion to get that. So I think that's going to be 7. That's going to be 430. Not quite, no. So I think we need to swap... I think we need to swap these two. Nope. $36 plus 4 is 40. Times 10 would be 400. How's that going to be on that thing? I'm sure this is actually obviously there's a way to figure this out, but I'm buggered if I can think what it is. So we change that to 40. Obviously that's not going to work. We could do that. I think this is going to be a process of elimination. Which is a shame, but... no. I feel like I tried all the combinations, but there's a panel 5. Ooh, that's definitely going to be a problem, because that is exactly where my couch is. So I'm going to have to change my bloody Steam layout again. Okay, okay. Let's hold on to that one, because that's one we can't... Let's just put it there, that'll be fine. Okay, if we do plus 10 first, right? And do that, it's not that. If we do that, it's definitely not going to be that. So it's not the plus 10. If we do plus 4, I just wonder if there's suddenly something else I could connect it to. It's not going to be that, is it? Obviously not. And it's not going to be this, I don't think, because that's not going to make any sense. So it's not the plus 4, and it's not the plus 10. So it has to be plus 7. It's that. There we go. So 36 plus 7 is 43. 43 times 4. Makes sense they'd make the actual calculation something that would fit within the 255 range, I suppose. 43 times 4 is 172. 172 minus 10 is 162. There's panel 5, once that charges up. Yeah, this is an awkward one. I can just about get it by lifting my couch cushion, but if that's going to be a common thing, I am going to have to change my Steam room layout again. So yeah, if the devs do watch this at all, then it would be lovely to have some form of movement, even if it's just within this space, just a back and forth. And obviously a crouch would be nice, but again, that's quite possibly unique to me. Fabulous! Alright, clearly just reading what data they give us isn't going to get us very far. We need to fab up something to help you rewrite some of this junk. Good news! The Fabricator has plenty of raw materials. Bad news, I can't spool you something as large as a full pattern without someone noticing my connection. Without a pattern, the kit will need some baseline specs to extrapolate from. Get one of those input terminals, unscrew it right off the damn board if you have to, and feed it to the kits if you can figure out... so it can figure out what to print. So that one is screwed. I suppose before we actually take it out, not entirely sure what we're doing here, but let's find out. What the hell? Game, that is not helpful. Obviously, I should point out if I haven't already, I think I did earlier on, the game is in alpha access. It is an early access game, so you have got to bear with it a little bit. So we put the material payload, class B. It says printing. What is this? Rad. This injector tool should be able to plug into any more of those same I/O ports that you find. While it's connected, you can have it inject whatever data you want into the elevator circuitry. So this just pops into these. No? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, it pops into that, I see. That chip isn't there for me to use it again. So... I'm going to use the other hand. It has a port in the bottom as well. So we need to do 24. And send. That opens up panel 2. So this is an AND gate. So we need to turn this one off. Well, that's done, because disconnecting it, this clears it apparently. Oh, because it's set to clear, so any information going to clear clears it. So that one's done. This is the load, so if we connect this, it's going to read this, which is 255, which is going to power that. So all we have to do is actually connect that, and it's done. Here, we need to get it to 26. That's going to set an alarm off. We have to wait for this capacitor to fill, which is going to do this OR gate. It's going to power this AND gate. So as soon as we've done this, we can do this one. We need to get that to 201. Once we've got it to 201, these capacitors start charging. The alarm system is fired up by another 4. This OR gate's activated, which turns itself on permanently and turns on the AND gate, so we can do that, so we can press the button. Okay. I don't know if you can do them both at once. Or if it's sensible to do them both at once. It's definitely not, because the other one's not connected. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. So why didn't that work as I expected? Because we didn't wait for the capacitor to charge up, that's why. 201. Go. There we go. So now it's charging up those capacitors, and we're going to get much more in the way of alarm people coming in. Another 14 seconds, but I don't think that's enough time to activate that. Oh, I was going to pull that one out, but we can't do that until that gate's done. Just in case we do need to keep that. No one firing on me. Oh! Oh, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's pop that back over here. Ah, you can trigger to toggle send. Ah, that's cool. Why is it sending 145? And you have to click in the stick to do it as well, but I'm not a big fan of that. On a leash. Well, that's not good. These are some different makes of registers. The pins are still the same, but they don't have a standard display. We're totally blind on some of them. But a few look like they have NL jacks. Good thing we updated the wetware for that plug in the side of your head. It's almost like we knew what we're doing, or we know what we're doing. So, this is what I talked about earlier. This weird thing here. So what have we got here? We've got something we can plug that into. We don't know what A is. So if you put that there, how do we know what A is? How does this work? Oh, because there's something just spinning around. Is that what it does? Or is it meant to be... Oh, it's on my... No, it's not my hand. I don't know how I'm actually supposed to read that. I just saw that it said 80, but it's very difficult to see, and I don't know if... Oh, I can hold it. Right, that makes a lot more sense. Right, so it's 80. So we can take that out, pop that back on the side of our head, pop that one into there. Try that again. Pop that one into there. 0, 8, 0. That's sending 80. Put that on. Panel 3's open. So down here, what have we got? We've got a wetware connection down here. Currently receiving nothing. Ah, so we need to put this down. Oh, no, we can't. Let's put it up there. Need to press both at once? Is that what that is? No. The hell is that? End state reg. Doesn't say anything about it there. I don't really understand. I don't know what that really is. It seemed to act like a... Sort of like these, where you needed to load it to send it through. I suppose that would clear it. That clears it. So it's like a fixed one of these without a display on. Okay. Fair enough. So now we can load that, which we've already done. So that's now sending 212. So A has to equal B to get this thing here on. So if we do that, that should come up with something soon. 121. So that has to equal 121. How do we make that equal 1 to... Oh, because I'm an idiot. Why is it sending 212 there? And I didn't tell it to. 121. Send 121. That opens panel 2. Let's disconnect that. So we're going to have to do this one first, aren't we? No, we're not. We're going to have to do the one at the top first. Where's my little panel? There we go. We should stay somewhere I could see you. $14. Wish I had a slightly longer cable as well. Oh. Okay, so that's on, the alarm's on. The alarm's on. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. 209. We might have to start doing this with the, no, 209. Don't know how long we've got. That's sending, that's done the other one. We need to know what that is now. Oh, bugger, bugger. So I don't currently know what any of them are. Okay, he's down. Got 4 seconds to the next lot, and the alarm's going to go up by another 3. Come on, come on, come on. 41. Okay, that's done panel 4. What the hell have we got going on here? Oh, bugger. Stay connected. Stay connected. Eight? What do I even need to know there? I need to know all of them all the way down. Oh my god, let's put that down. So it's 28. Plus 1, that's 29. Plus 2, that's 31. Ooh. Plus 8 is 39. $41. Isn't it already set to 41? It is set to 41. I was going to say, I actually need to take out a couple of these. Let's see if we can just do it. It's not 41. Very confused. I'm going to have to start again. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Ah. 28. 29. And they're all pluses. $31. No reinforcements at the moment. 33. It's 42. If that's still 8, which I'm assuming, I don't think they would change, would they? So assuming it's 42. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, damn it. Oh my god, he's on the thing. Ooh, this is a long level. How long are these levels? My word. Flip-flops. Hey T, you probably haven't seen some of these components before. Aren't you lucky that I'm here to tell you how all this nonsense works? Let's start with the flip-flops. They'll remember which pin day. Hang on, pizza's right here. Be right back, don't get shot. Cool, thanks. Well, they flip-flop, right? They flip-flop. Flippity-flop. Flippity-floppity. Floppity-flippity. I think the game could do with shorter intro, because if I die, I'm back to the beginning. And I've done how many levels now? Like how many floors? Or is each floor a different level in the game? I assumed... Hold up a second. Now I assumed this was all the same level. But is this different parts of the levels as they go through? Is it all on the elevator? It's gotta be, right? Otherwise this is going to go on forever. This gotta be. Okay, right. That was a moment of realization there. Been recording this part for 39 minutes, so this whole video is probably going to be like 45, 50, maybe getting up towards an hour possibly. So I'm going to leave that there then. We'll try and figure out what level we're on. I suppose flip-flops is the name of the level, right? Let's find out. Look, no wires, flip-flops. I thought it was really getting quite tougher for the beginning level. So yeah, we have absolutely smashed through a lot of that. So I was going to say, did you want to leave that as a quick look? Did you want to see the rest of the game? But as I'm already there, and there's only that left, we may as well do some more next time, right? And we'll start with flip-flops, play from flip-flops. And I'll probably do those in 2 segments, I'd have thought. So when I died at like here, previously, I didn't have to go through all of those each time, like I was doing. I could have just skipped right there. How hilarious! Wow, what an interesting game. As I said, is in alpha, only 0.27 at the moment. I do think it could do with some control options to help people out who don't have particularly large rooms. I probably could do it if I stand right over the far side of my room. I'm here. So I could probably shift my Steam setup over a little bit to give myself a little bit of extra room so I could get to the panel without hitting my couch or my box. But just that little kind of, just a left and right on a touchpad maybe, or a stick, sorry, just to skivel backwards and forwards, I think would be really useful. And also a crouch thing would be useful for people like me who currently, I mean, I don't have mobility issues. I was going to say who have mobility issues. I've got a poorly foot. I'm being a bit of a wimp about it. But there are people who obviously do have mobility issues, and crouching and getting up isn't something they can do constantly throughout a game. So having something in there to ease that, I think would be really good. So, hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. If you did, please do click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Don't forget I stream every Wednesday at 6 PM, so hopefully I'll see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in The Technician, where we carry on from flip-flops. And as always, thank you very much for joining me.